Oh my goodness me. Like, I just don't know what to say anymore, but let me start with an intro. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to another frustrating, angry, disappointing, disgusting result and performance from Chelsea Football Club once again. And for Graham Potter, I was 50-50. Now I'm 75% Graham Potter out. Because once again, his press conferences is annoying me. Blaming Thomas Tuchel on the preseason badly, turning up late for the press conference because of the emergency meeting. The only thing I feel sorry for, like I mentioned yesterday, was death threats. And I said to you guys, for those of you who did that, just focus on football and nothing personal. If listen, I don't mind you saying Graham Potter out, you're clueless, just get out of my club and all that stuff. That's the only thing I want to say, and that's why I'm fine. But if you said saying things like, "Oh, I wish your kids and you would die," then that's personal and that's disgusting. So to me, that is not good enough. That's the only thing I feel sorry for Graham Potter for this weekend. But in terms of the best conferences and the lineup, and I know his interview is going to say, "Oh, it is what it is. Tom will prepare for this. They deserve to win. Chelsea tried their best, but we cannot score." And in terms of the lineup, I had to go for that because there was no one else available. Well, Badiashile was available. Mudryk was available. Madueke was available. So why not start them? Why? I know David Fofana is not in the squad because it could be he's got an injury, but why not start Aubameyang? Why? What has Kai Havertz done for you to put him as a striker? Seriously, Graham Potter? And why starting Ziyech? Because Ziyech was so lucky yet not to get sent off. Because when I saw that red, I just knew that things are going to get worse. I just knew. But I saw the referee saw the replay of VAR and they said it's a yellow card. It's a yellow card, not a red card. So Zeke was lucky. But other than that, why is he starting rather than a Madueke? Why is Koulibaly starting? Why? Like, this is another game where he concedes another goal, doesn't do well for the goal, and lose the game. Why start him? Seriously, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. In terms of the performance, the first half was boring, but the second half, I just knew straight away. I told you guys when the first half has ended, I said I'm ready for the second half. Because Tottenham, even without Antonio Conte, Tottenham will know how to play well and they will know how to defeat teams in the second half. I just knew I was scared. And there you go. There you go. There's my point. There was two goals in the second half. The first goal was so early, 25 seconds in, and then another one was late in the 80th minute. So I just knew that my point is that the reason why I think that we're not going to win this game is the fact that the lineup was wrong. Tom will play decent in the second half and score goals, and also there's no Antonio Conte, nothing at all. So um, this is another manager. I don't know the name who has 4 games and got 4 wins. And he's now the Tottenham player, I mean the Tottenham manager to ever go to White Hart Lane and beat Chelsea because Antonio Conte couldn't do it, Jose Mourinho couldn't do it, and Pochettino couldn't do it. But it's out with Antonio Conte that did that job. So well done to him. Those are the 3 points why I knew to myself, and I told you guys we're winning this game, and it ends 2-0. So for me, Todd Bowley, you've got a big decision to make. Because if you ever think here that you're going to give Graham Potter time, then you got another thing coming. Because this is all on you too. Why start Why sack Thomas Tuchel and bring in a Graham Potter? Like, does it not Todd Bowley realise that Brighton are not in the same category as Chelsea? They haven't won the Premier League. They haven't even won a trophy. Like Swansea as well, Ostrasunds. They're not an elite club. Like, if he does what Thomas Tuchel did, what Jurgen Klopp did, Pep Guardiola and all that stuff, then fine, I'll take him. But you know what I think, Todd Bowley? You should have allowed Graham Potter to be the England manager. Because I, as an England fan too, wanted Graham Potter as the England manager, not the Chelsea manager. Because I know Graham Potter plays lovely football, but that works for Brighton, not for Chelsea. Because there's some games where you play football, but there's some games where you play boring football. So I hope Graham Potter realises that this job is too big for him. He doesn't deserve to have a next season. And he should go. He should leave. Because honestly, man, I'm just getting sick and tired of him just making excuse after excuse after excuse. And it simply ain't good enough, man. It simply ain't good enough. Like I keep on saying, I'm sounding like a broken record, but I don't know where the goals are coming from. I don't know where the wins are coming from. Take a look at this. 2 wins in 16 games in all competitions. 1 win in 2023 in the last 11. 5 goals in 16 games. 3 wins, in the last 21 games. What does that tell you? That tells you that this is pure relegation. We're behaving like Everton, Southampton, and maybe even Norwich too. We're behaving like those teams right now. If Graham Potter remains for Chelsea for next season, things are going to get worse than this. Because I see us going into the bottom 3 if Graham Potter stays for next season. Because he doesn't know how to get wins, he doesn't know how to get the best out of his players, and he doesn't know how to make Chelsea score lots of goals. He don't. I just knew that Graham Potter isn't the right man to take us to the next level, which is challenge for the title and do one in different competitions, such as the Champions League, the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup. I just knew. Because he ain't better than Thomas Tuchel. He ain't better than Pep Guardiola. He ain't better than Jurgen Klopp. Even Mikel Arteta ain't better than him. So I just knew that this man is tactically inept and he will make things worse. He will make it. I know that Wild fans should be telling me that give him time, but how can I give him time when we just lost to Tottenham? A place at White Hart Lane where you always go there, get the win, and don't concede. How can I trust him? How can I back this process? How? I just cannot back anything right now. Because from top to bottom, this club is just rotten. The players, the manager, everything about this club is rotten. And I'm tired of this, man. If I don't see Graham Potter not going, I'll not watch the Leeds game or the Dortmund game because I know we're losing against Leeds at home and Dortmund at home. There is no chance of winning that Champions League under Graham Potter. No chance. No chance. So that's what people need to get into their brain. This season is a write-off for Chelsea. No top 4, no title race, no trophy. And I said this even when Thomas Tuchel came in. But if Tuchel was in now, do I think this team is going to get worse? No. I still think that you will probably do well in the Champions League. The FA Cup, I'm not sure. The Carabao Cup, I'm not sure. But maybe the Champions League. You know? Because he won it for Chelsea when he first came in. So unlucky not to go through to the semi-final. So I feel like the Champions League, he may do well. But in terms of the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup, I'm not sure. But I know he'll do much better job than Graham Potter. Trust me, he will. But guess what? We start Thomas Tuchel and we brought in Graham Potter, a novice, a tactically inept. He's out of his depth. So Todd Bowley, I know you don't watch my YouTube channel, you don't watch my videos, but listen, if you are, I'm telling you this right now. Terminate Graham Potter's contract and let him leave the club. And if he can't do it, let Graham Potter leave the club. Let him say to himself, this job is too big for me. I'm tactically inept. I don't deserve to be the Chelsea manager for next season. Let him do that. Let him use his own brain. Because we've got brains. Our brains is for them to think and to do something. So if I was the manager and I was Graham Potter, If they said I should, they no, don't leave the club. I would say I should, because the Chelsea fans um think I'm in think I'm clueless. They don't think I deserve to stay for next season. That's what I would do if I was the manager. But I'm not. I'm a fan of Chelsea Football Club. I'm a content creator, so I cannot be the manager. But if I was, I would definitely leave the club. If I keep on seeing Chelsea not performing for me and I'm not getting the best out of them, that is it. That is it. And while I'm getting ready to close this video, Chelsea have won 2-0 against Arsenal, and yeah, we're through to the next round. So well done, ladies. Goals from Ings and Kerr made it enough. We beat Arsenal in the FA Cup once again, and we also beat them in the Kings Medal once again. So there you go, there you go. And I told you guys that this women's team will give me more confidence than the men. Because every game, for the women's game, I always predict a Chelsea win, a Chelsea win, and Chelsea win. And they give the win. They give me the win. But for the men, if I predict a Chelsea win and they lose, then what am I doing? So this is why I will always predict a Chelsea lose against Leeds United, against also whatever opposition it is. I will always predict a Chelsea lose, and I know it will happen because I cannot back this. I cannot back this team to give me any confidence to win and to score goals. I just can't, because I don't know where this thing is going to end. I really don't know. Things need to be fixed, otherwise it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. I just tell you this right now. And people say, oh, but what happens if Graham Potter changes his around? Fine. I'll apologize and I'll eat my humble pie. But I know he's not going to take us to the next level because he's not an elite manager. He's not. So I know that next season, if he doesn't have a really good preseason, he will end up being in the bottom three. He will end up being there unless he gets sacked, unless we bring in a better manager. Because Luis Enrique was better than him. Pochettino, Zinedine Zidane, they will do far better jobs than Graham Potter for Chelsea. He will do far better. It's as simple as that. Like, come on, man. Like this result cannot continue like this anymore. It needs to stop. But will it stop? No, it's going to continue on and on and on. Chelsea are not going to finish in Europe. Not even the Europa League or the Europa Conference. They ain't going to finish that. We're going to finish either 10th or below that. Because if Aston Villa win next weekend and we lose against Leeds United, we're not going to win. I mean, so they will be above us. Because they're on the same points as Chelsea right now as we're recording this. 31. So if they win the next game and we lose against Leeds United, they'll be above us and we'll finish 11th. And let's not forget, there's so many games to go and teams could creep above us. That's why I told you guys, this team under Graham Potter, it will be easy rather than difficult to beat Chelsea. And they will know our weakness, just like I knew Tottenham would do it. Leeds game, they will know our weakness. Dortmund, they will know, every team will just know our weakness and they will know how to beat us. Whether it's home or away, they will know how to beat us. This is another one. And I told you guys this. So, that's all I've got to say. My main points, Todd Bowley, terminate his contract, leave the club. Some players need to go as well. And just make the right decision. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. That is going to be all my main talking points for this video. Simple as that. Because I just had enough. I really had enough. This thing needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped right now. Because I cannot support this. I just can't watch and support this team lose and not scoring week in and week out. It just makes me sick and it makes me disgusted. Simple as that. Simple as that. I just had enough. Graham Potter out. Now. I was 50-50 last week. Now I'm completely out. I just cannot trust him anymore. I just can't. He makes the situation worse while making it better. It just makes me sick, man. Honestly, just fix up Todd Bowley. Fix up. Get rid of Deadwood players. Get rid of Graham Potter. And maybe, my mind will change. But if I still see the same players week in and week out, if I still see Graham Potter still at the job, then there you go. I don't know what to predict anymore. I just don't know what to say. Like, seriously, man, just fix it, Todd Bowley. I just had enough. I really have. Right, guys. Yeah, another stressful video, another frustrating video. That's all. I just don't know what to say anymore. But yeah, if you guys agree with anything I said, let me know in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this, another angry rant from me, make sure you smash a like, click the subscribe button if you're new. That will help me, make me even more happy than I'll still the man. Click the bell notifications like never miss any more content, and yeah, just do anything you can to cheer me up because I trust you guys to make me feel better, but for the men, nah, I don't trust them at all. I really don't. So there you go. Right, guys, got to go. Take care. See you on the next one. As always, peace. Potter out now. Simply embarrassing. That is all I've got to say. Take care, guys, and I'm out of here, I guess. See you soon.